Good morning, children. So yesterday we have discussed about the textbook bits. Okay, no? So yesterday we have discussed the textbook bits up to the n bits. So use capital letters, full stops, question marks and exclamation marks. So this list we have completed yesterday, and today we go for the bit. Your teacher will read out sentence about three kinds of days. Say the names of the seasons to which they belongs to. Summer, monsoon, winter. Say the names of season. Summer is a hot season. Monsoon, it is a rainy season, and winter, it is a cool. From groups of 6, act out the three parts of the story in pairs. Characters, 3 parts. So one is a north wind, one is a boy, and other is a innkeeper. Here the 3 characters. First part, the first conversation between the north wind and the boy. Second part, the second time the boy goes in the inn with the ram. Third part, the third visit to the inn when the boy hears cries for help. Understand, children? So next, cubic. Arrange the words in each line to make complete sentence. Look at page number 33. Page number 33. I later started to rain a few minutes. Later started to rain. So here the words are jumbled and make it in the proper sentence. You have to make it in the proper sentence. First one, cubic. First one. To rain. A few minutes later, it started to rain. A few minutes later, it started rain. It started to rain. So this is a complete sentence. This is a complete sentence. So what they are given? Later started to rain a few minutes later. So the jumbled words, the words are jumbled. We have to make the proper sentence by using this verse. So a few minutes later, it started to rain. In the sky, some dark clouds I saw. I saw some dark clouds in the sky. I saw some dark clouds in the sky. Next, third one. Everything very dark became. Very dark. Everything became very dark. Everything became very dark. Next. Lightning was there suddenly. There was suddenly lightning. Suddenly there was lightning. Next, a cool started breeze to blow. A cool breeze started to blow. A cool breeze started to blow. Next. Day 1 I was back from walking school. Day 1 I was back. One day I was walking back from school. Walking back from school. Okay, now children. So here we have completed the textbook bits. And there is that opposite day. Next lesson we will go for the poem, third lesson poem. So this is the third lesson story and this is the third lesson poem. For each and every lesson there is a poem. There is a poem. Opposite day. What is the opposite day? Opposite. What is mean of opposite? So if there is a black, what is opposite of black? White. Sweet, hot. Dark, light. Yes or no? These are the opposites. So here the boy is explaining about his opposite day. His opposite day. So how the opposite day? How he feels the opposite day? It's opposite day. It's opposite day. The day to do things. The day to do things. So he thought when the opposite day. It is opposite day. It is opposite day. The day to do things in the opposite way. So the day, in the day he has did the opposite things, the opposite things, the opposite way. I wear my pant backwards. I wear my pant backwards. So how the boy he wear the pant backwards. My shirts inside out. So the buttons they got inside. Understood na? So he wear the shirt inside out. That is opposite. Okay na? Next. I scream to talk softly. I scream to talk softly. He softly. When we talk softly, we talks very slowly. But he saying by talking loudly, he talked softly. Scream means loudly. I whisper to shout. So I whisper to shout. Whisper, what the whispering? Talking slowly, that is known as a whisper. So when we whisper, the sound should do not elaborate. It is very slow. But here the boy is saying he whispered by shout. By shout. So when we scream too politely, scream means talking loudly. Whisper means talking slowly. But how he is describing that? He screams to talk softly. He shouted by talking softly. He whispered by shouting. He whispered by shouting. I write with my foot. So usually we write with our hands. But here the boy is explaining the opposite of using hand. He is explaining about the foot. I write with my foot and kick with my hand. So how do you kick the ball with your foot? So here the boy what he is saying, he will use the hand for kick and foot to write These are the opposite things. Yes or no? Next, I stare with my eyes closed. So by closing the eyes he has stared. I sit down to stand. I sit down to stand. So when we sit down, what we say? Sitting. Yes or no? But he is saying that he has stand. He has stand by sitting. I drink from a plate. I drink from plate. Generally we drink with the glass or bottle. So what the boy is explaining? I drink from a plate and eat from a cup. So we use a cup for drinking and we use a plate to eat. So here boy is explaining oppositely that I drink from a plate. I drink from a plate and I eat from a cup. Next, I climb into the bed when it is time to wake up. So when he goes to sleep, so early in the morning he is going to sleep. I frown when I am happy. I smile when I am sad. So when he is sad, he is feeling happy. When he is sad, he is smiling. That are the opposites. Smile, sad. I say I like liver, but ice cream is bad. So generally the boy, he likes ice cream, but like, what is the opposite of like? Bad. So good, bad. So but ice cream is bad. I like liver. So in the story, the boy actually he likes ice cream and the liver is bad. But he is explaining oppositely. I like liver, but ice cream is bad. I claim that it's dark when it is sunny and bright night. So boy he says that it is a sunny day, but he is saying that it is a bright night. It is a bright night. It is dark. It is dark. If something is black, I insist that it's white. If something is black, he says that instead of black, he says white. What is the opposite of black? White. So instead of that, what he says? White. If something is black, he says white. I stand still for dancing, when running I travel. So I stand still for dancing. So by standing he is saying that he is dancing. When running I travel. By running he is traveling. So please understand, I don't like you at all. So please understand, I don't like you at all. So here the boy oppositely is explaining that he likes you. Like you, don't like you. These are the opposite things. Okay, na children? So once again, I'll explain the poem by reading this poem. Read the poem. Okay, na? Read and write the poem. Page number 34. Read and write. Read and write the poem. Page number 34. This is the homework. Page number 34. Okay, na children. So this is the homework. Once again, read the poem, The Opposite Day. Understood na? Okay, na children. Thank you.